So people love to say sweet perfumes are for teenagers. Really? Then explain to me why the perfumes in my collection, in this video, smell like they have 700 credit score, sugar daddies, and private chefs. These October sweets don't smell like trick-or-treat candies. They smell like drama queens, luxury desserts, and vanilla with bodyguards. Some of them are boozy, some are honey-drenched, and some are so addictive they should come with legal disclaimers. This lineup is sugar with attitude problems, and I'm here for it. Let's go. First up, Casablanca Lily by the House of Byredo. Oh yeah, this is white floral galore with tons of sweetness. Like, I did not expect it to be this sweet, but it is sweet. But not in a dense, thick, heavy, gooey kind of way. It's very refreshing, if anything. This is the kind of perfume that comes to life in the warm weather. But I think I'm going to give it a shot in the cooler weather as well to see how long it wears, the projection, and everything. But super, super enjoyable. This comes in with gardenia, plum, Indian tuberose, carnation, honey, palisander rosewood. Casablanca Lily is not a perfume. It's a performance. Thick honey, bold florals. You spray this and suddenly you're walking into a slow-mo while Beyonce plays in the background. This one is syrupy honey glued to velvet petals. It's dense, it's dramatic, it's sweet, like you just licked a chandelier at the opera. People won't just smell you, they'll file complaints with HR about how distracting you are. I believe that. There's something about it that is really, really addictive, and it just wouldn't allow you to stay away. Like, it gravitates, you gravitate towards it. It's not the other way around. You're the one who's leaning like, what is this smell? What is this scent? There's something addictive about it, and very, very well made by the house. I'm surprised I didn't hear a lot of people talk about this during summer. This is a recent acquisition for me, and that's why I'm highlighting it now, but it's really, really enjoyable. So if you haven't tried Casablanca Lily by the House of Byredo, please get your nose on it. Another one that's not talked about as much as I would love for it to be talked about. This is an addiction for me. Like the scent, like the combination. When it comes to food and gourmand scents, I really, really enjoy caramel. Like, anything that has caramel, I will eat. Now with my weight loss, not as much, but still, like, that is my weakness. Caramel is my weakness. And this perfume is called Caramelo Vanilla by the House of New Notes. Really, really surprising that I don't hear too many people talk about it. Yes, it had its moment and then it just died. No, this needs to stay alive. Like, there is a woodiness to it with that sweetness that makes it very addictive. I'll explain what I mean by that after the notes. This comes in with caramel, vanilla flower, dulce de leche, cotton candy, white flowers, frangipani, vanilla pod, tonka bean, and musk. This is the perfume version of childhood nostalgia, fighting your adult metabolism. Caramel, dulce de leche, cotton candy. This is not a fragrance. This is lawsuit waiting to happen. Opens like your dentist's retirement plan. Straight sugar overdose. But then the florals and musk sneak in like, relax. We're grown now. It dries down into a cozy vanilla cuddle that makes you smell like dessert's older, hotter cousin. So true. So true. So, funny story. When I was back home growing up, we had, I think they're called Russian dolls. Like, there's a little one and then on top of it, there's a bigger one, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And as you open the bigger one, you find a smaller doll, and then you open that one and you find a smaller doll. Yeah. But I think it used to have some kind of perfume or scent in it, and it was made of wood. And I believe it was a some type of vanilla scent. And the wood was drenched with that scent. And that scent is engraved in my brain to this day. And that's what this reminds me of, like sweet vanilla sprayed on clean wood. And the wood sucks that sweetness, and it lingers throughout and it doesn't let go. And the sweetness on wood, woof, it's so amazing. And that's what I get when I smell this. That's what I mean by there's a woodiness to it. If somebody else smells it, they may not experience that because I have that memory, so I associate it with wood. But it's just so sweet. And this is a huge love for me. If you love sweet scents, you will not go wrong with this. You just won't. And I love smelling this on a guy. Same thing. It's just so addictive. So if you haven't tried Caramelo Vanilla by New Notes, please, this is another one I will beg, get your nose on it. All right, buckle up. This is one of the most expensive perfumes I have in my collection. I believe it goes for $1,300 plus. I did not pay that price. I promise you I did not. I actually got it from AROMATRAIL. I have the seller, the owner of the site on Facebook. Very, very nice guy. If you want to sample this perfume or if you want to try it, I believe he also has the 10 ml, which I have highlighted in a different perfume. But this is Lost in Paris by the House of Oud. Talk about thickness. This to me is like a Middle Eastern dessert, like thick, heavy, exotic, rich scent, period. Very, very glad I got the bottle. Initially, I had the 10 ml. This is the 10 ml. Very hard to see with the light. But yeah, and then I was able to secure the full bottle because the price was really, really good. Can't beat. I don't think up to today I haven't seen that price around. So if you want to buy expensive perfumes at a very discounted price, his site, check it out. I think it's called AROMATRAIL. If not, I'll link it in the description. Very, very good one to have. This comes in with mandarin, blood orange, bitter orange, rum, sugar, butter, caramel, musk, cashmere wood, clove, pink pepper, cedarwood, vanilla, cinnamon, and ambergris. Lost in Paris is not a gourmand. It is a luxury Middle Eastern dessert served on a gold plate at 3 a.m. with someone whispering, "Don't check the bill." Very true, because you might have a heart attack. It's buttery, spiced caramel wrapped in Roja's expensive DNA. Sweet, yes, but so refined, you'll convince people you grew up summering in Dubai, even if you've never left your zip code. This perfume doesn't just smell rich, it smells like it owns the trademark on the word rich. Yeah, it really does. And there's a powderiness and a spiciness to it on top of the sweetness that gives it a very exotic, thick scent profile. And there's no other word to describe it than a rich, sweet, luxurious scent. Once you try it, you will know exactly what I mean. But tread lightly because of the price. So this is something that you want to save. You want to like reward yourself for something big. Yeah, this is one of those perfumes. It is super expensive. You find it on a sale. I already told you the retail price is like $1,300 plus, and prices have gone up, so maybe even more now. Check it on the Roja site. But if you can find it at a very discounted price, yeah, this is worth having. Again, this is Lost in Paris by the House of Oud. Next up, it is Aria by the House of Elyon, Dubai. And this is created by one of the content creators. I believe she's called Carly Fragrance. Really, really well made. She did, with collaboration with the house, she did 3 perfumes. When you order one, they send you a sample of the other one. I haven't tried the other one up to today. I need to try it. But to me, this talk about sweetness. The creativity, it's like a cute little purse. The juice is very yellow, as you can see. And wow, this is like a combination of too thick, rich, sweet perfumes combined into one, and it is a powerhouse. I believe it's like 40% oil concentration. Yeah, longevity is like crazy. The sweetness, ha! Let's go over the notes. It has Mysore sandalwood, Tahitian vanilla, ambergris, saffron, spices, white musk, jasmine, and iris. Aria is vanilla if vanilla quit its job and became a full-time influencer. It's thick, sexy, spiced sweetness coming at you from every angle like it's auditioning for The Bachelor. It's creamy, golden, and layered. The sweetness doesn't just come from vanilla. It comes from every damn note, trying to outsweet the other. This is a date night combo. Wear it and people will cancel their reservations just to follow you home. So true. To me, and I think I may have shared this at a different video, to me this smells like a combination of absolute aphrodisiac and altair. Maybe you can add one more sweet perfume. Like it's like a combination of all the sweetness, the powerhouse sweetnesses that are so seductive, combined into one bottle. This is magical. It went to my soul. Like I felt it. Really, really well made. She did good on this one. So great job. Really, really good to have in your collection. If you enjoy thick, sweet, dense, sexy type of scent, you cannot go wrong with this. Again, this is Aria by the House of Elyon, Dubai. Another one that was a surprise that I got this year, did not expect it. I believe it was Sebastian, the perfume guy, who talked about it and really triggered my interest. I really enjoy sweet amber perfumes. I really do. And this one came and took charge of my world. And this is Fetiche L'Ambre by the House of Christian Louboutin. This may be number one from their Fetiche line for me. Really, even number one, like better than La Rose. Wow, 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 wow. I guess I didn't expect it to be that good. The only thing again with this one is longevity, which I hope. I had the same issue with La Rose, but I gave it some time, went back to it. Now it's a powerhouse. I'm hoping the same would happen with this one. But let's talk about L'Ambre for now. And it comes in with amber and tuberose. That's it. This is 2 notes, amber and tuberose. But together, they're louder than your neighbor's kids at 6 a.m. It's sweet amber glowing with creamy tuberose. Not loud, just seductive. The kind of scent that doesn't shout. It leans in and whispers something filthy in your ear. Subtle, but your pulse is still racing. Very seductive. I'm actually getting a little bit of Aria in here. Maybe because I just smelled it and then I'm smelling this. There is something that's similar to Aria. It does. There's something here. But again, when you smell it on a bottle and you spray it on skin, those are very different experiences. So I just want to make sure that you guys give this a shot. This is really, really amazing. An amazing take on an amber perfume that's sweet. Another one men could wear and women could wear. And very, very sexy. Like, this is the number one from the Fetiche line for me. Like, yeah, this just came and took over. I believe I have 3 so far. 2 of them you see with the spikes back there. Yeah, I have Liqueur and then I have La Rose. And this is the 3rd one. I have another one, the Santal one, coming up. But for now, yeah, this is number 1. So if you haven't tried it, give it a shot. And now we're going to move to a fresher, sweeter scent. This one just came into my world and took charge because of the love I have for one of the perfumes that it smells very, very close to. This is Portraits of Portofino by the House of Birkholtz, which is a German house. I was introduced to this perfume because of its similarity to Imagination by Louis Vuitton. I saw the name, I'm like, another Portofino. I like Neroli Portofino. You guys know how much I love Neroli. But I never got a full bottle. I also smelled Portofino 97 by Victoria Beckham. Nah, it didn't wow me as much. This one. Yeah, this did the trick. Like, I slept on it and I'm beating myself up. Another one that I should have had earlier on during the summer, because this is just magical. If you love imagination, there's no way you're not going to appreciate this perfume. They did a very, very good job with this. Amazing scent. And it has a sweetness to it that's so enjoyable, but not like sickening sweet. The neroli, the greenness that you find from white florals, it's toned down by the sweetness. It's like a perfect balance. Perfect. Note-wise, it comes in with bergamot, mandarin orange, lemon, magnolia, jasmine, white florals, amber, musk, and woody notes. Portofino is citrus, florals, and musk bottled into pure vacation cosplay. You spray this and suddenly your commute smells like the Amalfi Coast. Until you realize you're still on the freeway. It's fresh, bright, and gently sweet from florals and amber. Think citrus sorbet on a yacht you can't afford. It's not dessert sweet. It's Aperol Spritz sweet. Translation: Instagram filter in liquid form. Hands down. And surprisingly enough, it doesn't have any neroli. Maybe it's the amber. I don't know. But there is some greenness, that freshness, that maybe it's the citrus that gives it a little bit of greenness. But it gets the sweetness as well. So if you haven't tried Portraits of Portofino by the House of Birkholtz, to me, this is a must-have in a collection. If you enjoy sweet scents, summery scents, don't sleep on this one. All right, now we're going to get into the real holiday feel. I know we're ways away. Well, November is around the corner if we're talking about October, right? But I'm taping this in September. I always tape a few weeks in advance just to make sure, life happens. And if I'm not able to tape something for that week, I still have some backup reserves. So yeah, that's why I always tape more videos in advance. And let's talk about the perfume. This is Panettone by the House of Milano Fragranze. If you love Panettone, like even back home, in Ethiopia, we grew up during the holidays. You need to have Panettone, like Christmas time. It's expected. And with tea. Don't get me started. But yeah, this smells like Panettone. Like, it's that very simple. Panettone. Like, that's what it smells like. The name, it just speaks for itself. So this is dessert. Like, I don't even want to call Panettone as a dessert, because it's like a bread, fluffy bread with resins in it. It's just very holiday-like and very, very enjoyable. So this comes in with bitter orange, ginger, mandarin orange, carrot seeds, davana, rum, immortals, marigold, vanilla, and buckwheat. Panettone is literally holiday bread in a bottle. Very true. But it decided October was close enough. Orange, rum, vanilla, ginger. It smells like Christmas cheated on December. It's dense, boozy vanilla bread with citrus sparkles. Cozy, decadent, and straight up addictive. Wear it and people will hover around you like Costco sample zombies. Yeah, because it's so edible. And if you enjoy Panettone, which I do, I love to go for the heart, because that's where the meat of the bread is. And with the resins and everything, with tea, oh my God. Yeah. I feel like I need to get one now, but really, really enjoyable. If you enjoy that scent profile for the holidays, this is a good one to have. Again, this is Panettone. This next one, it's one of the very few perfumes I have in this DNA. If you know me, you know that I don't like nutty scents, especially sweet nutty scents. I know I got Gâteau, the Zananas, that Tomavici perfume. So disappointed, I had to get rid of it. And quite a few, there are some others that are out there, like that almond nutty scent that's thick and sweet. It's just not for me. But this one has that DNA. This and Chamin by Onui Nomad, they're a love for me. And this is La La Love by the House of Perfumehead. Very expensive, if I must say, but definitely worth trying and worth having. there is thickness to it. Besides the nuttiness and powderiness, there is a thickness in the sweetness. Maybe there's a little bit of booziness as well, but let's go over the note. It has cognac, saffron, nutmeg, divana, vanilla absolute, incense, sandalwood, black tea, amber, peru balsam, tonka bean, and musk. This is not a perfume, it's a vibe. Boozy opening, nutty powdery sweetness, vanilla incense. Basically the scent of someone who makes terrible decisions, but looks incredible doing it. It's nutty, sweet, powdery, warm, sexy, and powerful. Imagine if cashmere lingerie could talk trash. That's La La Love. One spray and you're cozy, but somehow also dangerous. This is dangerous. Oh yeah. I think this is going to come to life during winter. And right now, just smelling it out of the bottle, it's not as nutty. It's more, I'm experiencing the thickness that's coming from the cognac than the nuttiness. But on skin, I think the nuttiness comes out a little bit stronger. At least it does on me. But super, super well made. If you love that DNA of that boozy, thick, nutty, sweet perfume, you're definitely going to enjoy this. This is well made. Like I said, not cheap. The house is expensive. But I believe they have the 30 ml. This is the 50 ml. They also sell the 30 ml. And just the 30 ml is super expensive. So tread lightly, but sample first. Again, this is La La Love by the House of Perfumehead. Next up, it is Ruby Red by the House of Oud. It has sweetness, but not edible sweetness. More like perfume sexy sweetness that's rich and super enjoyable. It comes in with ginger, tangerine, ginger flower, tuberose, ylang ylang, candied ginger, vanilla, woody notes, and musk. Jesus, a lot of ginger. Ruby Red is candied ginger dressed in couture. It's thick, decadent, and grounded with citrus so it doesn't fly off into chaos. It's dense and sweet, but balanced with tangerine sparkle. Decadent, cozy, and weirdly addictive. It's the scent you spray once, then immediately double check you didn't just eat it. Because you could. Today I'm being bad. I keep smelling these perfumes, but they are so addictive. I hope my nose doesn't bother me. But yeah, this is a good one to have in your collection. I almost sold this. Almost. And then the person that was trying to buy it on Facebook, they were messaging me saying they were asking me a question and I had to smell it again. I'm like, you know what? I'm not sure if I want to sell it. And they ended up not buying it anyway. So I'm glad I didn't sell it and I still have it in my collection. But this is a good one. Really good one. And I'm saving the best for last. If you guys know and you've been watching me, you know my love for this perfume house, Extrait. And I beat myself up for sleeping on this perfume. This is Gold Immortals Extrait by the House of Extrait. How is it that they created such magical scent? Talk about richness, talk about luxury. This is seductive. Sometimes the passion I have towards this house, it makes me lose my mind because they're that good. These dark bottles, you see them, there's a couple of them here too. Oh my God. I don't know what they put in it, but they put their heart and soul and then some. They go above and beyond. If you love thick, rich, luxurious scent, you need to explore this house, period. Let's talk about notes. It has bergamot, pear, peony, Lisi Lang, amber, tonka bean, and vanilla. Gold Immortals doesn't smell fruity. It smells like sweet amber vanilla dipped in gold, with just enough florals and fruits to keep it classy. Basically the perfume equivalent of quiet luxury, but louder. It's seductive, rich, intoxicating, amber and vanilla first with florals and fruit playing backup vocals. The kind of scent that makes people fall in love with you, then send you therapy bills. It is merciless, whew. And there was, I believe it was G, who's been showing that he had this bottle for quite some time. No one was touching it. And eventually I'm like, you know what? I was looking at Brompton Immortals Extrait, and I started reading about this one, and it's like it has similarities to that. I'm like, shoot, why am I sleeping on it? And I got it, and I beat myself to this day, that I slept on it for that long. And he got it for me for a very discounted price. So again, thank you, G. That this is a good one. I can't stress it enough. If you want to smell rich, exotic, like sweet, dense, no one can mess with you with this type of scent. You just carry yourself accordingly. No one can mess with you. Please give this one a shot. Alright folks, so this is the October sweet lineup, and I'm telling you, none of these scents smell like the candy aisle. They don't. They just don't. They are luxurious, they are out of this world, they're complex, they're rich. One is super expensive, but each one is super worth having in my collection, and I'm glad they sticking around. Yeah, definitely recommend each one of these. If you haven't sampled them, please do so. I know October is for Halloween, and people probably will talk about the candy-like scents. No, I don't like those actually. I don't like sugary scent. Like, it needs to be a little bit more complex for me to enjoy it, and that's why I chose these. So let me know your thoughts if you've tried any of these, or if you have any recommendations. I really appreciate your recommendations, because I'm getting some out of this world magical scents based on your recommendations, so please keep them coming. And in the meantime, if you haven't subscribed, this is your cue. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hype it up while you're at it. As always, thank you for watching. More to come. And in the meantime, stay tuned. Bye.